Telling you. The morning's got nothing but assholes out. Look at these motherfuckers. Why are they goddamn fucking stopped?
So Pimpy has given us a wonderful array of things to talk about this morning.
Your sister is just a little bit more fucked up than you. Look at the shit she picked.
Yeah, it was wonderful. Which one do you want to talk about first?
Actually, none of them. They're too fucked up.
Well, this is Fucked Up Thursday. I dare you to find a history minute out of any of this shit. Some woman in Pittsburgh thought it would be a great idea to kill her own child and then text a picture
of the dead baby to her daddy.
Of the dead baby to the baby's father. And my question is, what did that message say? She sent a text message. Okay, this whole argument embroiled in text messages that led her to get up and kill her child. She was upset at having to clean up the toilet water the children spilled, but mostly because he left for work early and she believed he was planning to creep out and have sex.
Oh yeah, okay.
And she wrote here, it answers my questions. Your kids ain't safe here. I don't want them here. And answer me or I'm going to jail for child endangerment.
No, I think she's going to jail for what is that? Let me see. Kill your parents.
Wait.
Patricide.
Wait. Infanticide. But here's the best one.
Infanticide? Okay.
A message said, I'm killing them, with a laughing emoji with tears coming out of its eyes.
I'll tell you one thing, she was on the good drug.
Oh my God! I'm killing them.
She was on the good drugs, but that was...
With the fucking emoji. That is, at various, she's texted photos of each child. One of the boy face down on an air mattress with his face in a comforter. And then she sent a video of her. She took a video and said, look, Angel is still alive and sweating. Your son, on the other hand, is not even breathing. I wish I could keep the camera still. Another video 5 minutes later showed her grabbing Angel's head, prompting the girl to cry. When she grabbed the boy's head, he didn't respond. First of all, she is clearly fine because watch, see, she is not dead. Him, on the other hand, he doesn't budge. So you might want to call the ambulance. All because you wanted to go have sex with her and come here when you like.
Oh, God almighty.
She smothered him by holding him face down in the air mattress for about a minute.
That'll do it.
She said, I'm sure it'll hurt me when I'm sitting in jail and you got all the evidence you need to, and I can't even say he suffocated in his sleep or say, I don't know what happened.
That's clearly a fucking woman that's not quite... all the light bulbs ain't on in her fucking head. So, they're gonna take her. Won't even be a trial. She's gonna go right to the fucking hospital. They're gonna say she's fucking insane.
That's fucking... Oh my God. That is horrible.
No, your sister's fucked up. I didn't need to hear any of that shit.
Now, this is a waste of good goddamn heroin because all she needed was Benadryl, this bitch.
Yeah.
Washington State mother charged with giving her 3 small children heroin.
Well, she had to take the edge off. They had a bad day.
The boy told investigators his mother used a needle to inject him and his sisters with, quote, feel-good medicine to help them sleep. How much rest did this shit need?
The kids had a bad day. They needed something to take the edge off so they can calm down. I understand.
Yeah, but you know how long a heroin trip is.
I understand. I fully understand that. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
That's all that bitch needs to do is give him some Benadryl. Every mother in the world does that, and they call it sleepy medicine.
Sleepy time.
Here, take this shit, kids. Go to bed.
The sleepy time medicine.
Yeah. Neiman Marcus is selling frozen collard greens for $66.
That is right there. That's what they see. That I was going to tell you about that one.
Now, this is for all those people who don't have access to Southern Baptist ladies cooking.
There you go. Because I'd have a sister fucking cook me a meal.
Now you know what my question is, don't you?
What?
I'm going to see what it is, but I want to know if it's got pork in it. Because if it ain't got pork,
Neiman Marcus will fix you a Thanksgiving dinner, send it to your house for only $450.
it's seasoned with just the right amount of spices and bacon. No, it's not. Bacon.
Never enough bacon.
It's not in bacon. It's the fucking side of pork. It ain't bacon.
That's what do they call it?
I can't even begin to imagine the conversation with my grandmother. Do you know how many pounds of greens you can get for $66 at a grocery store?
Yeah, they said the green.
And who is cooking these greens?
The greens themselves are $66.
They better taste.
I told Pimpy that last night. I said, you know what? She said, she told me, says they get greens $66. You know how many fucking collard greens I can buy at the grocery store for $66? And then just throw it in a pot and cook that shit up?
Here's a reaction tweet.
What?
They better taste like unicorn tears and princess bathwater.
They better come in fucking gold-plated pots.
They better come laced with marijuana.
I didn't think Neiman Marcus actually. I thought they went out of business, man.
No, they got a thriving internet business.
Seriously?
I used to get nail polish there.
From Neiman Marcus? When did you get that rich? Are you holding back on us?
I used to buy Chanel polish.
Are you holding back from us?
I used to buy Chanel nail polish. Bitch, I got a collection.
Cause Neiman Marcus is a rich man's thing.
Are you not listening when I said I had Chanel
I can't
nail
get
polish?
over the fact that you shopped at Neiman Marcus.
I buy some for me and Pimpy. Pimpy has Chanel too.
Can't believe that. You're holding back.
And then I would buy them directly from Chanel. But Chanel ain't got no good colors lately. But there was one color. I really should have got that fucking jade color. Okay.
Jade.
So.
Jade is green.
It was a pretty color.
Green.
Oh, green is not my color. It's my name, but it's not my color. Okay. So, here's a Halloween story for you. Here's a parent handing out orange flyers asking for everybody in the neighborhood to only give out allergy-friendly candy this year.
I read that story.
I want your reaction to it.
There's a tweet there from a guy who says his neighborhood has a kid like that that's allergic to a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So what his parents did, he went through the neighborhood. They went through the neighborhood and left candy at every house. Said, "Here, give this to my son."
That's a different way to deal with it.
That's a beautiful way to deal with it.
That's a different way to deal with it.
These motherfuckers went out and said, stop giving out candy. Give out carrot sticks. Say, suck on my carrot stick.
You know, tell you what my mama did one year. Because
you know what I would have done? I would have taken that little flyer just
and give that to the kid.
There you go.
You entitled bitch. You. What my mother did one year was, I think there was a really big, horrible scare about people tampering with candies.
Yeah, it's every year.
So, Mom took, you know how Mom loved to roll pennies and shit?
Uh-huh.
She took a roll of nickels, a roll of dimes, a whole bunch of rolls of pennies, put them in a big bowl.
Uh-huh.
It was probably cheaper than buying fucking candy.
And she gave them coins?
She gave them coins. Kids loved that shit. Because it was money. Get a handful. They get like a handful of pennies. Fucking 25 cents, maybe. And they loved it. Same kids kept coming by. She was out. But, you know, you can't tamper with the money. Allergy free.
You know, I sympathize with your allergies. Because, I understand that. But to go and insist everybody change their lifestyle for you, go fuck yourself.
But, you know, your idea of, like, I'm going to meet with you beforehand. Here's a pack for my child. Here's what my child's going to look like. Give him this.
Well, you know, you go in your neighborhood, people know you're in your neighborhood.
Yeah, but the costumes, you never know, you know?
Yeah, but you don't let your kid go by himself.
But, you know, you're saying my kid's going to be dressed up as Batman. One of my friends got into a fight because she said, you know, these kids need to start being polite. You got to say trick or treat. You need to say thank you. And her people beat up on her because, you know, some kids are autistic and they can't do these things and special needs and
Fuck a bunch of special needs shit. I'm sick of hearing that.
And I'm like, okay, if you know your child has a problem, then you say it for him. Okay? Me, I understand maybe your kid is shy or doesn't, like, we got a cousin. That child is so autistic, I don't even know who she's talking to half the time when she talks. She's talking to somebody. But if you got a situation like that...
I remember your mom. There was a person came up that had a little kid. I don't know whether it was a boy or a girl. I think it was a girl. She was able to live. And they came up to the house, and the kid was shy. She was holding on the leg with the little bag, you know, and the parent bent down here, say trick or treat, say trick or treat. And she couldn't say it, so I just laughed and gave the kid candy. And the parents said thank you. I mean, that's the way to do shit, you know? They found candy in Blacksburg that had a pin in it. So
who would do that?
So the police investigated. Police told them it didn't come out of the candy. They don't know where the fucking pin came from. So what does that lead you to believe?
I don't know. She tampered for attention?
They did it for attention. Because the police says the candy wasn't tampered with.
So, I'm going to tell you a Pimpy Halloween story.
Oh my God.
Pimpy has as you know, an awning over her front door.
Yeah.
And one year we decided to wire up a big spider over it so that when you open the door, the spider would come down on the unsuspecting folks.
You know how long we worked on that thing?
Yeah, forever. It was a huge spider too, big. And there was one little girl who wouldn't even come up the steps. She saw it up there and she just looked at it and she's like, nah. And her mother like, come on. And, you know, even Pimpy said...
It didn't work until you opened the screen door.
Well, but she saw it. She wasn't coming. No.
It was. We had it up on top of the awning and we used fish line. And somehow I did it that when you pull the door, the spider came down, but when you closed it, it went back up.
She wasn't coming. She wasn't coming. And she looked, all she did was look up at the spider, and she was so awfully terrified. And even Pimpy was like, she's going to crack the door open and slide the candy out so the spider would stay in place.
How the fuck do you just go up to your kids and smother them? How the fuck do you do that?
I don't know.
What the fuck goes through your head?
I don't know.
Oh, to get off Halloween.
I don't know how you kill your own child and then you call the father and say, ha ha. But you know, she's not the first one. There was a lady in Texas who shot her children to get back at her husband too. Grown girls.
That was the two girls and the mother. The mother committed suicide.
Yeah, she killed, but she was wanting to hurt him, and she's gonna take the children.
So she shot both girls, and then she shot herself.
Yeah.
I remember that.
It's not. I don't get that.
People are beyond me sometimes.
You were gonna say?
Chicago won the series. Yay, Chicago.
You know, Pimpy said it was foretold.
What?
In Back to the Future.
What?
In Back to the Future, one of the people said, I don't know which movie it was, but if they had known that the Cubbies was going to win, they'd have put some money on the Cubbies.
Well, they won this year. Yay for the Cubs. Finally, after 100 and how many years?
So it was foretold.
Jockers. I hate jockers.
I don't really want to get myself up to go up to work.
Yeah, you gotta go though, because you gotta make money so you can shop at Neiman Marcus.
Oh, I haven't shopped there in years. But if Chanel come out with a good color, like Chanel's holographic is...
Only rich people go to only rich people shop at Neiman Marcus. They have the gold-plated cars and toys and shit there for the rich people. For the beautiful people.
But they also have Chanel nail polish.
I can't believe you shop at Neiman Marcus.
I bought nail polish.
I don't care what you bought. It's Neiman Marcus.
It's $20 for a bottle of nail polish.
You've been holding back money on us. I'm gonna tell Pimpy.
Pimpy got them too.
That you've been shopping at Neiman Marcus.
Ask Pimpy to show you her Chanel collection.
Does Tech Guy know you shop at Neiman Marcus?
Yes. He encourages it.
Joggers. I hate joggers. Look at her. Look at her. Yeah, she's gonna check a little bit. I ain't living by a clock on my wrist. 'Cause that's what that is. Oh, take 20 steps more. Take a deep breath. That's what that shit does. I ain't doing that shit. Fuck 'em. If I want to stop, I'm stopping. If I want to go, I'm going. I ain't gonna listen to no fucking little strip of fucking metal on my wrist telling me, take 20 more breaths.
Well, what do you think of people who do have the Fitbits?
I think they're fucking stupid.
I was thinking of getting one.
I think you're stupid for doing it.
I didn't do it. But the only reason
I think if you're gonna fucking run, then run. Put yourself at a distance that you can do. Like if you're starting out, run for a block and back. Then run for a block. Do that for a couple of weeks. Then go 2 blocks and back. Then 3 blocks and back.
I was just thinking of getting one because it tracks your sleep.
That's a medical thing. That's something totally fucking different than what they're doing.
Yeah. I just think it'd be interesting to...
Can you fucking come any closer?
Really?
And then hit the curb. Thank God you didn't hit the car.
I got you on candy camera.
Jesus fucking Christ. What is wrong with these people this morning? Oh. The Republican National Committee had to be in federal court in Philadelphia yesterday.
Why?
They had to explain why Donald Trump was telling people that he wants people to go to the voting places and audit the voting procedure, because the RNC is under a consent decree not to do that kind of shit. So they're violating the law. He is violating the law by telling them to do it.
Holy crap.
So Pence made a speech where he was saying, that his campaign, Trump's campaign, is working with the RNC to ensure that the voting goes a certain way and safe, and and they went to court yesterday and they said, you know what, Pence don't know what he's talking about because that's not what we're doing. So what the fuck is going on with them? What is going on? And how can you people still think he's a viable fucking candidate? God. Go to work. I'm
Trey Crowder called him an anus mouth leathery tangerine.
I'm gonna be stuck with that fucking image now all goddamn day.
I almost died when he said it. Alright.
Tomorrow we'll talk about the militia. See you later. Bye. Go to work.